Hey guys, it's Sebastian. In this video, I'm going to go over influencer marketing on Instagram for Shopify Dropshipping in 2020. A lot has changed from 2017 to 19 to now. There's a lot of things that are different, and in this video, I'm going to go over all of them, how it used to work, and then how I'm now doing influencer marketing for Instagram and TikTok because I'm using both platforms. Before we get into this, be sure to leave this video a like and also click the subscribe button below if you haven't already. Now that is out of the way though, let's get into this video. Before I go over exactly how I do influencer marketing this year, I want to go over what I consider an Instagram influencer. So they are someone who has the ability to influence their audience to make decisions. They also have a large following across Instagram and other social media platforms. That is important because then you will know for sure that they are an actual influencer. If they have a big YouTube channel or a Snapchat or a TikTok or Twitter, something like that, that's always a good sign that you know they actually have a genuine following. The last point is the page doesn't spam their followers with ads 24/7. An example of someone who spams their audience with ads would be Bad Baby on Snapchat, maybe Instagram as well. I just don't see her on Instagram. But on Snapchat, she posts fake AirPod and fake Apple Watch ads on a weekly basis, and it's pretty annoying because that's all she posts. And I don't have her added. She just pops up on my Explore page or whatever it's called. So I see her ads all the time, and that is one thing that I would suggest you guys to stay away from is trying to work with an influencer who is consistently posting ads like that because she's not growing her following enough to where she can do that every single week. Her doing that causes burnout with her audience, which is not something we want to be promoting on. Now, 2017 to 2019, how did influencer marketing work? So for those years, I was just able to pay large pages to promote my product, and I could simply just send them a video or photo of the product when it's not even in their hands and have them just repost the photo that I personally curated or had someone make to where they're not actually showing themselves with the product. I was able to do this across themed pages and meme pages. If you guys don't know what those are, look up learn pages on Instagram. Like that's a theme page, or all those types of things like quote pages, relationship pages, meme pages are like LOL. They post jokes and memes and stuff. So that's what those pages are. Those all worked really well for 2017 to 2019. For these years, I was never using personal brands to promote my product, which meant I never had to actually send them the product, which made it very easy and efficient to promote on Instagram. But a lot has changed from these years, which is why I'm making this video, because I'm still doing Instagram influencers, TikTok influencers, all that stuff on a weekly basis, and I want to make sure you guys understand what I'm doing because, again, a lot has changed. So in 2020, what I'm doing now is I'm using real people and not just theme pages. Reason being, they have a way better influence over their audience rather than just having a page with no face behind it telling you to buy a product. Also, native advertising works extremely well right now. If you guys don't know what native advertising is, it's essentially an ad that doesn't even look like an ad. So on my YouTube channel, I post videos just like this, and let's just say Instagram sponsored me on this video. They didn't, but I'm just saying if Instagram sponsored me and I'm talking about this topic, and then I'm like, by the way, if you guys don't have Instagram, link in the description for that, that would be a native ad. Native advertising works well because you're not forcing the audience to buy. It's not like you're saying 50% off for the next 2 hours, come buy it right now, get yours while you can, swipe up. That's not that type of advertising I'm doing on Instagram. A lot of consumers don't like those ads anymore, so I'm not really doing them at all. For myself, I build up a little bit of hype on the influencer's page prior to actually promoting the product. So an example would be this lock necklace. I used to sell it last year, and I believe the beginning of this year, I'm not positive. But what I did is I was working with these girls who had already posted pictures with a lock necklace, and this is obviously a big trend, like on TikTok, this product went crazy. So I had girls who were already wearing the product in their Instagram posts and all that stuff. So what I did is I sent them a product and had them start posting other content with it on prior to actually promoting it, so that people in their heads are like, oh, that's a cool necklace, where can I get it? And she's not promoting it yet. She's just building up some hype. And then after a week or so, or maybe even 2 weeks, I'll have them go ahead and promote the product. Hey guys, a lot of you guys have been asking me where I get this necklace from. Get yours at locknecklace.com or just something like that. That's essentially how I do it, and it works very well because it's not something to where she's trying to push the audience to buy right now. She's just simply providing a link for the product, and that's that. The money doesn't come in right away because you're having the influencer build up some hype with the product, which is where a lot of people don't like this method, but it works very well because if you can be patient and if the influencer can be a little patient, you can build up a large amount of hype and then sell to the audience. And they sort of convert from cold traffic to warm traffic, not because they visited your site, but because they've already seen it on someone, so they may be more inclined to actually purchase it. One more thing I did want to mention, as you guys saw, I mentioned the lock necklace in this video. So that was a store that I scaled up and I started doing some pretty decent numbers followers with. I think I got up to like maybe $1,000 a day, all with influencer marketing. If you guys want me to do a case study video on that product and the website, I believe the website is shut down now. I'll have to check, but I can definitely go into the accounts, reactivate it, and then show you guys the exact website structure. I may also be able to show you guys one of the influencers I worked with. I'll have to contact her and see if she's okay with me putting that information out there. But again, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do this type of video. I enjoy case studies because it definitely pulls the curtains back and shows you guys exactly how I personally operate my stores. I can also show you guys how I contacted suppliers for this store because I was able to get 24-hour processing and fast shipping times. I think I was getting on average like 2-week shipping time to my customers, which meant a lot of the customers were satisfied with the product and I didn't have to deal with a lot of returns and customer complaints, which that's the ideal situation when you run a store. So again, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a video like that. I get this question asked a lot if theme pages still work, so I'm just going to answer it in this video. Themed and meme pages, yes, they do still work, but it's getting very difficult to advertise on them for these exact reasons. More advertisers are trying to use the same Instagram pages, which causes saturation for a good amount of pages. What I'm trying to say is there are way more advertisers popping up than Instagram pages, which that's not terrible, but the only issue is a lot of people are going out and trying to find the same exact Instagram pages, which means you will most likely not make sales with these pages simply because they've been burnt out. If you are going to be using themed pages, you have to think outside of the box. The people who aren't making money with it, they're not thinking outside of the box. When people start dropshipping, they do the most basic things that you can possibly do because that's all they know is how to do the basic stuff. Just like typing in beauty or typing in skin care or like makeup and trying to find a beauty page to promote on. That's what everyone does, which is why a lot of those pages get burnt out. I'm not blaming you guys because that's exactly what I did. I'm just simply saying if you do that consistently and try to do the same exact things that everyone else is doing with Instagram influencer or Instagram meme pages, you probably won't make it work at all because again, that's what everyone else is doing. Another thing I want to mention, just because people have a large following doesn't mean they can influence their audience to actually purchase a product. There's so many pages like this that have a large following but cannot sell anything on their page, so keep that in mind because I've seen a lot of people comment in my YouTube videos like, hey Seb, I paid someone $100 to do a promotion and I only got like 10 clicks, or I paid $200 and got 100 clicks in one sale. That's unfortunate, but it's like you have to do research and see if the page actually works. So that's all good information, but you guys need some detail as to how exactly you can execute this idea, which is what I'm going to give you guys right now, the exact game plan. It's not going to be on the slideshow. I'm just going to film and talk to you guys about how I do it and how you guys can do this. Some more in-depth examples because that's where I believe you guys will get the most value if you hear me out with some of these strategies. Christmas is right around the corner, so I'm going to use that as an example. Let's just say you have a girl, okay, and she has a large following and she's buying a product for her sister for Christmas. You can reach out to them and say, hey, we have this game plan for this promotion we want to do for our product for Christmas time. So here's what it's going to be. And then essentially what you can have her do is post a story on Instagram or a post even and say like, oh my God, I just got this for my sister. What do you guys think? And see how the audience reacts to it. And if a lot of them are like, oh my God, I love that necklace or whatever, that's a good sign. And then what you can do is you can have her do another post where she's like, oh guys, by the way, I bought this from blank, they're doing a little discount, so get yours now, or something like that. That's what I currently do, and that's what I'm also going to be doing in the next few months for Christmas time, because during Q4, again, a lot of people spend money, so there's a lot of money to be made if you do it strategically. If you just do simple things like do an Instagram post on a themed page, you're most likely not going to make money. It's important to create a game plan for your marketing, because if you don't, you'll just be going in blind. So I suggest trying this method out and just having the influencer build up a little hype for the product prior to showing where they bought it from. It works very well for myself. You can actually convert a lot more impressions into purchases if you do something similar. I'm not saying they don't work at all. I'm just simply saying I personally have pivoted into using personal influencers simply because they can influence their audience a lot more than themed pages can. One more thing I want to cover is getting the product sent out to the influencer, because I'm sure people have already typed that in the comments like, oh, Sebastian, how do I send it to the influencer if AliExpress has 20-day shipping? There's a very simple solution. What you can do is go on eBay or Amazon and ship the product to the influencer from there. 90% of the time, whatever product you're selling is going to be on Amazon or eBay, because that's just where a lot of the products are sold on. If the product is not on Amazon or eBay, what you can do is you can go to the supplier and say, hey, I need a product express shipped. What'll it cost? You'll probably have to pay $20 to $30 for shipping, but if it is worth it, definitely pay that express shipping and you can get the product to the influencer in around a week or so. These methods work well for TikTok and Instagram. I'm doing them for both platforms. Now, TikTok was just younger demographics, but a lot of adults are actually hopping into TikTok. So keep that in mind when you're promoting a product. You can definitely try out some older aged products products and just see how it works. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully I covered everything in regards to influencer marketing that you guys were curious about. If I didn't, you can always drop a question in the comment section below and I'll try to answer it. Also, if you guys haven't already, leave a like on this video and click subscribe because I post daily dropshipping content. Other than that, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.